All right. Instagram and YouTube. Hello. We are going to do a quick collective for the weekend. I've been very busy doing your November love readings, so a lot of those are already up. Feel free to check those out. I am excluding Instagram for this live feed, so I am simultaneously streaming though on YouTube and Facebook. If you are catching the replay, be sure to put replay in the comments section and let me know where you are viewing from. Thank you so very much for showing up, showing out, all of your likes, all of your subscribes, follows, comments. Greatly appreciated. All right, so let's look here at some weekend energy. So I'm going to get, while the room gets busy, we're going to look quickly and see what's this weekend going to look like. What's this weekend doing? Oh, the cards just give yourself a trophy. Hello, Lisa. Good to see you. Give yourself a trophy. What's this weekend looking like? Uh-oh. Well, the King of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and Three of Swords came out. All right. Yes, like butter. All right. How are you, Lisa? Looking forward to the weekend. Did you have a good week? Hope you're doing well. I can. Bing. There we go. Hello. What's going on for the weekend? What's my collective need to know? Oh, more of the same. We've got the Knight of Swords. So yeah, the King of Wands had come out earlier. There are some big decisions that need to be made. This is more chaos, more drama. This feels like a very dramatic weekend where you're having to make some really quick on-the-spot decisions here. Unfortunately, it could erupt into some decisions that are really forcing your hand. I've got the Emperor card coming out. It could have to do with family matters. Fantastic as always, love. Fantastic as always. Thank you for asking. All right. Also, could be dealing with an Aries, but just this might be a little bit of a chaotic weekend. It is the weekend before Halloween. So there may be a lot of plans for a lot of people trying to get out and go do your doing, right? It's on a Tuesday this year, I think. So it's a little closer to this weekend than the next. Like next weekend, we're well into November. The jig is up. Who's going to try it? But we're still technically in October. And if I remember back in my party days, the weekend before an early was granted. The Wednesday was a coin toss, right? But yeah, I have a feeling like you're needing to figure out some things for the long term. And this decision you're needing to make is really going to affect everything. And you're no closer. You're no closer to being clear, but something you're being pressured to make a decision pretty quickly. But it's going to affect everything. So you're at a loss. You're at a complete loss here. It just feels very chaotic. Feels very chaotic. Two of Pentacles at the bottom. Eight of Pentacles with the Devil card. Eight of Wands. Needing to figure it out. Hello, sir. My coworker is here. I hear geese. There's a flock of geese flying over. I don't know if y'all hear them. Bumper hears them. You hear those geese? I wanted to be quiet so y'all could hear them just in case. I'm near Canada, so I know that those are Canadian geese for a fact. I know they are. It's freaking cool. It's really awesome. And it's getting chilly here, so they're active. They're active. They're as active as your weekend's going to be. I feel like going into the week, though, you're going to be a little bit more informed about a direction that's going to help you, kind of get things back on track. I feel like better times are just around the corner, but there are some decisions here that are needing to be. Did you hear them? Oh, good, good. I wanted to be quiet, so good. I love this microphone. It's so good. So good. I know. Come cuddle. Because you're all over me. You can't be on the table, though. So, yeah, the weekend. I think you've been stuck with something. You've been stuck with something, and you're the one needing to make the decision here. You're the one that has to figure it out. You're the one that has to pull out the pros and cons and kind of decide what goes where, who gets what, where the things are happening at. There's a lot weighing on you. There's a lot weighing on you, and I feel like you're just trying to plow through this weekend as easily as you can, but unfortunately, feels a little chaotic. Hi, Tammy. She says honkity honkity. Honk honkity. Yes. Did you hear them? I love it. I have well, no, I can't say that. I've had animals always follow me. They're always talking to me. I had some geese that would fly over my apartment every day when I lived in Denton in my old place back in Texas. And then I went to work one day and I'm in this like city area and there's no water around at all. There was freaking geese in my work parking lot when I got to work. I was like, "Are you lost? Go home. Y'all can't be here." Y'all can't be here. Hi, Bianca. Hello, darling. Good to see you. Just did a quick look for the weekend. It looks a little chaotic, my darlings. I'm sorry. If it's, you're just looking for better times ahead. 3 of Wands, 4 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. It's just, weighing on you. 7 of Cups, Tower card. You're trying hard to keep the ship afloat. 5 of Pentacles. I have a feeling, though, better times are ahead. I think it's going to get a little bit worse, unfortunately, before it gets better. Unfortunately. Yes, exactly. Hi. Hello, Grace. Good to see you, darling. I'm well. How are you? Always well. Always well. Unfortunately, delivering some bad news. Looking at this crazy weekend y'all are about to have. I'm going to be hiding in my... I'll be hiding in my rig. Y'all know where to find me. I'm going to be hiding here until Monday morning. Better times. Exactly. Yeah. You have to have the tower before the better times. It's always darkest before the dawn. Right? It always gets a little bit worse before it starts to get a little bit better. I don't know if you've hit bottom yet. I don't know if any of y'all have gotten there yet. You want to know when it's safe to come out? I'll brave it on Monday morning. I'll brave it out on Monday morning. It'll be your probably Tuesday early morning. It'll probably be your Monday night late. Yeah, I'll let you know. You can come out on Tuesday. Uh-oh. See you next Tuesday? No. No. Do y'all know where that phrase came from? It's great, baby. Yeah. We're there, aren't we? We're there, right? But here's the change up. Here's the change up, Grace. Here's where we reset and we say, here's all the things that are happening, but here's where I'm happy and here's where I'm grateful and here's where I'm blessed with the opportunity to be able to tackle this and prove to myself I've got what it takes to push through these tough times. I am grateful for these lessons and these tests to build me up to be the best possible version of myself. And then you start to look at these as opportunities for growth. This is how you kind of switch it up and take the power back. After that storm clear, girl. Yeah. So it's like switching that power back, and it's a mindset thing, because then you have to start telling yourself, looking for all of the grateful things you have, and just tell yourself, how much better can it get? How much better can it get? And universe will start to show you. If you're operating from a place of gratitude, it will start to give you more things to be grateful for. Have y'all noticed that? When we focus on our trials, tribulations, issues, stress, problems, we tend to get a little more. It tends to be a little bigger. It's like, oh, you thought that was bad? Hold my beer. You ain't seen nothing yet. Baby. You just ain't seen nothing yet. So we want to show the universe, we want to tell the universe, I ain't seen nothing yet about how good it's going to be. Show me. How much better can you possibly get? How good can it get? How great can I be? It's a mindset thing. We are being pushed and we are being challenged. And it's a matter of really testing yourself. Testing yourself of your wherewithal. Where are you pulling it from? Okay. Let's look at... Okay, for those of you... Hey, girl, hey. How are you? I haven't seen you in a minute, Michelle. Welcome. I have not seen you in about 1,000,000 years. You been doing okay? I'm fantastic as always. Fantastic. I mean, it could always be worse. So I am so grateful. I'm so grateful for what I got and the ability to do it. How are you doing? I was just talking about that. Learning how to speak. Learning how to speak my words into manifestations. Learning. Oh, no, girl, we do not. I get rid of them real quick. I know it's still there, but I did block it. It's still sitting in that chat. Let me pull. Did it pull it out? I blocked it. I don't know why it's still there. That there is a glitch. Doing okay? I love it. Good. Good to see you. I'm so happy y'all are all here. Give me a subject matter for collective. Yeah. Double deuce. Double deuce, double deuce. Get your boots. I love that. Bye, Felicia. I call my dog Felicia. Your begging ass. Finances and love. You got it. Okay. Grace wins. She was first. Bianca. So we'll do... And Michelle wants money. Hi, Doris. Good to see you, love. Welcome. All right. Let's do a money reading. Career. Money. Let's see. Abundance. Hello. Ace of Pentacles. All right. What does my collective need to know about money? What does my collective need to know about money? Oh. Two of Wands fell out in the reverse. I think you've been on the fence with a direction, and I think you finally figured out a path to go. We're all broke. Don't claim that, girl. Don't claim that. We are all about to receive abundance. We're about to receive what we are worth. We're about to be compensated. It is about to rain. What else can I tell my collective? Let's just Oh, okay. 7 of Wands, Devil card. Page of Wands, 2 of Wands, Page of Wands, 5 of Wands. Girl, yep. Mm-hmm. So, and here comes the 8 of Pentacles. So the 8 of Pentacles is about learning, restructuring, raising your standards a little bit, because so far, you've been struggling. You've been struggling to make ends meet. I feel like a lot of you have been robbing Peter to pay Paul. Guilty. I feel like a lot of you are getting ready to start clearing out some of the drama. I think a lot of you are trying to start clearing a lot of the drama out of your life. This is the possibility of looking at how you could have gotten yourself in this situation in the first place. Some of you might be looking to an advisor to help you to figure out some of these poor choices, vices that need to be gotten rid of, some things. Hi, Philip from Utah. Welcome. Good to see you. Yep, robbing Peter to pay Paul. Yep. Guilty. Guilty. We've got the Moon card, 10 of Swords, and then yeah. So you've been like frantic behind the scenes, looking for better times, knowing that better times are coming, but I feel like you've just it's this energy of just, pushing on for the sake of pushing on. Look at all these wands. I've got all these left, all these cards sitting here, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these cards out here of wands. I've got you trying to, this is you looking at this in a very negative outlook, though. There's a lot of anxiety and a lot of fear riding around this. And this is you. This is you running here, running there. I feel like you're asking people for help. You're looking for loans. This is you online looking for any sort of little extra little help me out, spirit, opportunities. This is like frantically all over the place looking for opportunity to try to create some sort of a solution to help you to overcome what you're going through so that you can finally start to power through with this 9 of Wands sitting out here. Oh my gosh. Whew. I don't want to read myself. I'm really stressed. I don't want to. So I relate, honey. Yeah, you're sitting around like doing nothing ever. You are pretty much a recluse. You're a recluse. I feel like nobody's gone anywhere and had any fun lately. I feel like everybody's just kind of like sitting around the house doing the same old, sitting around trying to find some way and figure out, like, this Hermit and the High Priestess is staying low key, racking your brain, trying to find the light at the end of this tunnel. And you're just praying it's not a train. You're just like, I can't. The disappointment, the overwhelming burdens of everything. Here's some more wands. And I can't help but notice the Hermit holding his giant staff right there with a wand, another wand. Look who's here, Grace. Let's have a Tower and a Death card right back to back. And look at this. So y'all just got to hang in there. Y'all just got to hang in there. I'm telling you, it is around the corner. I do see you being able to find work finally, or finally be able to find somebody who can help you get back on track, who can help you figure out what's not working in your life and what needs to kind of be gotten rid of so that you can create better for yourself so that you can start to get yourself back on track here. Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. And this is an undoing of what's been done. And it's not easy to do. It's not easy to do. It's not like what you did. It's not like what you did to get yourself in this situation happened overnight for a lot of you. For a lot of you, it's not like this was just, I'm going to just spend everything I got in one day. In one day, right? You can't get 3 months behind in one day. You can't get, a stack of bills on the table with second, third notices on them in one day, right? This didn't happen in one day, so it's not going to be undone in one day. This is about you starting to be more pragmatic and practical. You're already doing the most by not doing as much as possible, right? The less you do, the less you have to spend, right? I feel like every time I leave that door, every time I get in that car and go out to go do something, I'm going to be at least $100 poorer than if I had just stayed at home. At least $100 poorer, whatever it is. If I'm just going to go put gas in the tank, get a few groceries, a few little minor things I might need, and do one other thing, I'm $100 in the hole already. It's that kind of time right now. So you're trying to like just hang out and stay down, stay low. Let's see. Let me look at past this. When do I see this? When do I see this lessening? When do I see this lessening? I want to pull the Panther too. So we're going to pull the Panther. I want to look at this too. You're sweating it? You're looking at alone? Girl, same. But I've gotten... Don't have to step outside the dirt to spend money. Girl, you ain't lying. I mean, you ain't lying. Barely open the door and you got somebody sitting there. My school's hosting this fundraiser. Like, no, I need a fundraiser. Screw your school. Go to the government. No. Dirt. I like it though. I like it. I like the dirt. I don't have to leave the dirt. I'm camped out in a yard, girl. I can leave the dirt. That's true for me. You are reading my world for sure. Hello. So now your lawyers want to throw your ex's deal off the table and go for more money. Oh. Well, if they see something plausible, let them do it. Let them do it. Okay. When do we see the light at the other side of this? When can my collective see the light at the other end of this? Demasiado. Yeah. I see where they want compensation. It's not the right time right now. Spirit is saying not the right time. Not today. Oh, I feel like around April, things are going to really start to feel smoother. It says stop waiting. Stop waiting. I think starting today, you have got to do that work. That work has got to start to be done on mindset shifting and working towards changing how you think and feel about money. I was watching something about who the heck was it? It was Rhonda what is her last name? She's one of the creators of The Secret. So she was, and everybody in here, y'all know The Secret, right? The Secret is that movie that's all over Netflix about law of attraction manifestations, and how um lack mentality blocks your ability to bring in abundance, especially if you've been trained and ingrained your entire life of a lack mentality. We have to scrimp and scrape. We can't afford. You have to work hard in order to obtain and achieve. And this is all a lie. This is all a lie. And that deep programming that's been done on your mind, there is there's a shift that unlocks all of that ease of it flowing. But when our mindset restricts it and makes it feel as if there isn't enough, universe has no choice but to hand us evidence of every single thing we think and feel. So in studying on this law of attraction manifestation, I was watching her, and she was talking about how she played a game with her mind, right? The bill was coming in and she was looking at it like she would make it like a little game, like it was a loan. And her mindset wasn't like, oh God, here they come again for more money. She was seeing, thank you so much for providing this service for me so that I can create and I can live. And now I am taking care of the people that take care of me. Right. So the people who work here, I'm helping to provide them with their salary so they can take care of their families. Right. So there's this flow that starts happening versus they're taking it from me and it's mine. Right. This is a constriction. And that mindset is about shifting it. She also mentioned this thing. It's a really interesting interview. I highly recommend y'all go look for it. It was Lewis Howes interview, and her name was Rhonda something. If you type Lewis Howes and Rhonda in YouTube, it'll probably pop right up. But she did The Secret, and The Secret manifestation cards. Then actually just bought the deck, and I'm gonna get one of them too because I want this deck. It sounds amazing. But they were she was talking about like bills. She would make a joke of it, and when she would write out the bill, she would put a couple of zeros on it and pretend like it was a check coming into her. Right? She was pretending like this was checks coming in versus bills going out. So this is like a mindset shift in order to create that energetic flow. She had mentioned something about, I forget what happened. There was this inspiring moment where she had shifted her mindset and she had needed this exact amount of money, and somebody had come through the next day with a deal and an offer for the exact amount of money that she needed, because of her detachment from the desperate need of this monetary gain to come through. And because she was already shifting her mindset, somebody had rung her phone the next day and said, hey, I've got this opportunity. I want you to come speak. She'd already gone, maxed out all of her credit cards, investing into the documentary, The Secret. And she was just sitting and waiting, right? Waiting for the fruition to happen while she's just sitting there in debt. And the bills are stacking up, and she's starting to play these games. And she started getting speaking commitments, paying speaking commitments, talking about her stuff. So it started happening, and it started like having that forward moment. 1010 recommend. I 1000% recommend. Head over to YouTube and type in Lewis, Lewis, Howes, Howes, and type the first name Rhonda. I cannot think of her last name. I think it starts with an S, if I'm not mistaken, is what they're kind of showing me. And it'll pop right up. I'm pretty sure they've got several interviews together, but her logic on it sounds funny, and it feels funny because we're so deeply programmed to think the way we think about money, when money, like love, is just energy. It's just energy. But I think starting today, if you really start right now in this moment to think about how your mindset could be blocking you, this is you stopping that lack mentality in order to shift your focus to bring in that abundance. I have a feeling if you do this every day, like for the duration from here till then, by April, you'll start to see some real big changes and shifts. Right now, it's just not the right time. It's just not the right time right now. There is still work to be done on your mindset in order for that abundance to happen. There's no magic formula. There's no magic spell word combination that's just going to, drop $1 million on your front porch. We can't pray to Sky Daddy to come fix it and just expect it to happen. You can't just say, I'm wealthy, rich, and abundant. And then poof, you are. Because you have to not only shift your mindset, but also start doing things to work towards the outcome without overly attaching to it. It's so delicate, it's so finite, and this is why not everybody does it, because it's difficult to change what you've been programmed to think. Oh, it's difficult. And we are some stubborn creatures, aren't we? Your manifesting works against you. Girl, listen to me. I have been manifesting some really funny, weird, small things. So now I know that it works. I know it works because I've seen it. I always pull three of a kind or four of a kind in all my readings. And so I do. I always look at the clock when it says a triple number and then it changes. And it has been. I've been telling myself this always happens, and then it does. The mind is so powerful. You have no idea how much power we have in our mind. And we give it all away, though, unfortunately. So this is why. I get it, though. Girl, I get it, because that's a mindset. I have also done that. I used to say horrible things about myself. I used to say, and never again. I used to say really a lot of very, very lack mentality thinking proclamations over my life. And I have to catch them in the moment, redirect my focus. It's like you're breaking bad habits. You're retraining yourself out of these bad habits. Okay, what else can I tell my collective about the finances? What's going on with finances with my collective? I've got alliance. Y'all can't see that. These alliance. I have to angle the cards. Disturbance. Oof. Nightmare. Yeah, you are trying to find some help out there with alliance. This baby's holding his puppy. Right. Because we're the best of friends. So you're looking for anyone to help you. You're upset. There's all kinds of things going on. Maybe you've had been down on your luck lately, and you've had some things come up that are unforeseen that have really taken a hit on you. I've got origin and reservation. Libation. Yeah, looking for some assistance. You're looking for anyone who can commit and promise to you to help get you back on track here, to help you. We've got strategy coming out. You're looking around. We've got apology. You could be being met with a lot of people saying, look, I would love to. If I could, I would, but I can't. I'm so sorry. If I would, I could, but I can't. And this might even be, financial institutions saying like, you're not a good candidate right now. We've got family and fright coming out. So you're really trying to get things back on track. Get things back on track for you, for your family. You feel overloaded. Things are really conflicted lately. There's a lot of issues happening all around you. When we're highly stressed in our regular day-to-day, the slightest little thing will set us off. The slightest little thing. Something nonsensical. And then you just erupt out of nowhere because you've been holding it on. You've been trying to make do. You've been, going through the motions, trying to make it work, figuring it out, taking the punches, swinging, bobbing, as best you can. And then here's one more punch from somebody, that and they're around you all the time. So we just, because they're there, because they're right there, right? So you're the target. Okay. You hit the magic button. Congratulations. Now, the wrath of me. I get it. I get it. Oh, okay. Let's look at Career Finance Oracle. Let's see if there's anything in here. Any assistance I can offer? Anything coming in? Anything coming in over the next few months that will help things turn around? Anything over the next few months that will help things turn around? We've got some debt negotiation. That might help. Debt negotiation has fallen out. You might try to call somebody to see if you can talk to some consolidators and see if they might be able to help. A lot of companies are very understanding nowadays. All you got to do, ring them up on the phone, tell them what's going on, and work out a plan. That's all you got to do. That's it. Something that you can commit to. This is negotiations, right? Starting to work on that to get this going, get this taken care of. And again, it's not about, somebody taking from you. It's about being grateful for the opportunity to be able to pay back what you have been entrusted with. Okay. We've got vacation, overspending out here. Overspending. Overspending came out in the reverse. So I feel like some of you are probably just settling for some staycations. Some of you can't even go out on vacation. Some of you haven't even been on a vacation. It's been so long since I've had a vacation. Like a legitimate, go and travel and enjoy myself vacation. It's always been like work or effort or stressful or, when you're married and you have kids, you're not on vacation, you're working. You're on the clock the whole time. So some of you may have felt like, you're kind of due. Some of you may feel like you're due. Hi, Cecilia. Good to see you, lovely. I'm fantastic. How are you? Good to see you. Welcome. Oh, Michelle, good to see you, babe. Oh, I'm glad I got to see you for a second. I hope you are well. I hope your beautiful daughter is well. I hope your lovely family is doing good. Take care. Don't be a stranger. Mwah. Don't be a stranger. Oh, we got deadlines. Deadlines fell out. Creativity, deadlines. Some of you might be putting some pressure on yourself, right? To be really creative in these next few months to really kind of help make things smooth through the holidays until you can get things back on track again. We've got Dress to Impress also coming out here. This helps a lot. Even if you're not feeling your best, sometimes if you put a little effort in, then it could help a lot of things. It helps your mindset. It helps your kind of stature. It helps you have a little bit more self-respect for what's going on, even if you don't feel like it. You know what I mean? So I tell you what, when I'm behind on my bills and I'm not doing much and I feel like I'm not able to really come up at work and I feel like, I'm struggling a lot. Not many people are coming through for me. If I'm still able to take care of myself and still able to put my best effort in, then I can still feel really confident in at least I'm presenting myself in a way that doesn't show what I'm going through. Okay. So this is about you kind of putting that presence into putting that presence into everybody's mindset and everybody's view, right? So this is, you're still going to look the part, you're still going to look like you got your stuff together, you're still going to look like you're able and capable. I've been this way too, where I'm depressed and I look it. Where you're depressed and you are feeling all of your stuff, right? I've gone weeks sometimes without ever, you know, putting makeup on, getting out of, the same 3 outfits that I kind of rotate through. Um, I will sit there for days and just kind of sit in my funk and be funky. And it hangs with you. The whole energy hangs with you. Your mood drops, everything kind of drops with that. So this helps you kind of pep yourself up a little bit. We've got saving money also coming out here. Saving money with creativity. I feel like a lot of you are trying to get really creative on how to save money, but the deadlines coming out, I feel like these are really pressuring you, unfortunately. Really pressuring you, unfortunately. All right. Let's move on to love. Y'all want to talk about love? Let's move on to love. And then I want to close with some fun. So let's do a love reading, and I'm going to do only oracle. Let's do only oracle. Okay. This ought to be interesting. Let's do only love. And let's see. What can I tell my collective? What can I tell my collective about love? Let's talk about love. All right. What can I tell my commitment fell out sideways? Manifest. Some of you are trying to create love. Some of you are manifesting love into your life. What else can I tell my collective? Uh-oh. I ain't saying she a gold digger. We got divorce coming out. Ooh, buddy. Liar, liar. Somebody could be lying about the person that they were with before. Somebody coming in could be lying about the person that they used to be with. I've got date night coming out. Somebody might try to lay it on pretty thick on the date night and telling you all of the hardships they've ever gone through. Poor them. Poor them. They're so great. And everybody's only ever done them so wrong. You hear it all the time, right? It's like, okay, cool story, but what about you? Right? Tell me about you. I don't like any of this coming out. Honestly, if I'm asking about love, I don't like any of this. This feels like a warning of somebody on date night trying to hose things over just to get through the honeymoon phase, which is like the 3-month waiting period. Some of you, they might be trying to smooth things over so they can hurry up and manifest commitment with you before you find out something here. I've got air sign. That is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And then we've got gambling with intimacy. So unfortunately, somebody might just be trying to rush things to hurry up and have physical connection with you. A lot of people will tell you a lot of things to try and get you to feel sympathy and empathy for them and just really, lay it all out there. It's not sexy first date talk. It's just not. It's really not. Okay. We've got I like you coming out. Wanting to date you. right? So this might be how they think it's good to flirt, right? I'm healing. I'm doing so good. I've been through so much. And now I'm so great. Okay. What are your goals? What are your dreams? When you get to a certain age, when you get to a certain age and you start dating, you start getting real honest. You get real honest in a lot of your earlier conversations because you kind of don't want to waste a lot of time. You're not interested in wasting a lot of time and hosing a lot of things over. That might be what's going on here. You might be having somebody who might not be aware about how to do this. Instead of talking about all the woes that you've gone through, just talking about um, all of the things that could be a deal breaker. For me personally, I'm not really religious. I'm spiritual. Is this a deal breaker for you? I am a vegan. I don't eat meat or dairy or egg. Is this a deal breaker for you? I personally don't have kids in my life. I can't have children. Is this a deal breaker for you? Like things like this. I'm just like, okay, yeah, this is a date, but do we want to waste a lot of time? Do we want, um, when we're trying to get to the gut and to the heart of things, we really want to be very honest with somebody about what's gone on in our life. But divulging way too much about all of your woes is not really going to paint a brighter light on you. We want to talk about us, you as a person, all of the stuff about whom you've dated is only really ever relevant if they still have to be a part of your life. If you are, if you're co-parenting or something like that, and they're still coming around, that is the only way. Everything else just feels like it's kind of all moot. Okay. It's all moot. We don't want somebody being like, I've been lied to. Who hasn't? Honestly, who hasn't? But who are you as a person? We've got keys on a ring, cassette, right? Some real outdated thinking. Somebody here might have some very outdated thinking when it comes to dating, unfortunately. They may, they may try to have you make this decision based on some really irrelevant information. It happens. We can't bat 1,000 all the time. You have to have these experiences. We've got Hand of Cards and Runner coming out. It's a risk, right? Getting out there, opening up your heart and opening up your world. It's a risk. Interacting with people sometimes. We have the fear of intimacy. Okay. So ascending is coming out here. So while I'm not seeing anything super toxic about this, we do have them ascending because they've gone through some stuff. I mean, honestly, though, who hasn't? But wearing it around like a badge, they may be brand new in their healing. So when somebody is very fresh in their healing, they are very proud of it and they talk about it a lot and they seem to, wear it around like a badge. Lightning, Grim Reaper, these are changes. This is some transformation, major upheaval in this person's life, some endings for new beginnings happening here. But Cupid's arrow says love is coming. Love is coming. You want to have them mirror more positivity. So I would say, and I would suggest that a healthier choice is to redirect this person into more positive conversation. Sometimes some people just don't realize that they're doing it until they're, about, 15, 20 sentences in, and they're still not able to, complete their conversation. And you have tried several times to redirect the conversation. And sometimes people are a little slow to get it. somebody's sitting there saying, oh, and another thing they did was when we were here and they did this and I didn't like it. Oh, you lived here? Tell me more about that. I heard this about that place. Is this true? You're trying to redirect it into something about the place. Tell me about your experience there, not with that person, but the place. You know, you're pulling and dragging them. And I'm not saying like we should run out and jump in. If somebody is fresh out of something like weeks or months, I don't know. I wouldn't get involved with somebody who's that fresh. But if it's been a few years and they're still having to deal with it and they're still having to be involved with it and they can't help but bring it up, I have a feeling like you're casually redirecting the conversation a few times. And if that still doesn't work, it might be worth bringing up at a later date if it tends to bother you a lot more. Okay. Interesting. Let's see. We'll do the Magic 8. Let's look at the Magic 8. Tell me more about this connection. They want to commit. They do, but they are stuck. Nostalgia. The yesteryears. The bad old days. What else? It's not over. Avoids problems with unsaid things. Okay. So this person may have not dealt with a lot of this stuff in a public way yet. And so now they're getting to voice things a little bit more. So they may have avoided a lot of this so far and not said a lot. So now they're just kind of letting it spill. I have a feeling they're kind of letting it spill out a little bit more. They could be, just drawn to your energy and feel like they can tell you anything. And unfortunately, it is coming out as such. We've got third party situation and opposites attract. And that's it. Oh. There we go. So the outlook is good for this overall. They do want your attention. They will be communicating with you quite a bit. But I think their unsaid things has a lot to do with a lot of the crap that they're trying to get over, that they're trying to get past. I have chaser situation with karmic issues. We had runner situation trying to come out. We have chaser situation. So it's a little back and forth here with them still being unfortunately attached to stuff that they're trying to get past and go and ascend past. Yikes. Okay. Them. I'm going to close this with the Rebel deck. We're going to look at the Rebel deck to give you guys a little send off into the weekend here. Let's look at the Rebel deck. I'm about to cuss at you. If you have virgin ears and you clench your pearls, you may want to click off. If you're saucy and you can take it because you got thick skin like me. Where the heck are my eyeballs? Dadgummit. I know I have. Hey. Boo. Where are... Okay. You're about to watch me read this funny. All right. You're about to see the struggle. That project, that person, that idea is waiting. Get after that shit. The world has your back. The world has your back. Get after that shit. That project, that person, that idea, they're waiting on you. And I had an affirmation come in at that moment. They're waiting. Get after that shit. Fuck fear. This is why you're not getting after that shit. Fuck fear. Fuck that shit. If you, it will lie to your face. It will lie to your face. Fear is an illusion. This is your own limiting beliefs. It's not true. It's not true. There are plenty of idiots out there doing way worse. Trust me. Just do it. Go for it. You need some fucking yoga in your life. Ancient shit is cool. Ancient shit is cool. Yoga, meditation, herbology. Ancient shit is cool. Chanting. It's good for you. Don't talk to anyone. Don't look at anyone. You need some fucking alone time, and you know why. Don't talk to anyone. Don't look at anyone. You need some fucking alone time, and you know why. You got a feeling you just can't shake. That little voice inside your head, listen to that shit. That feeling you got, that inner knowing, it's on point. You better listen to it. And put the fucking phone down, dude. Put the phone down. Too much screen time is making you awkward and sad. Go talk to a live person. People who do a lot of screen time are very unemotional. They're very kind of little shells and capsules basically of what they used to be. And I love I've been watching a lot of Schitt's Creek lately, and Moira had just recently gotten on social media, and everyone was so shocked by this and like, I thought you didn't like social media. What did you call it? A cauldron of self-absorption? And the other one said it was a collection of narcissists. I forget what they're called. They're so funny. These little sailings. It's hilarious. But yeah, it's addictive. It's addictive. Screen time is addictive for a reason. It's meant to distract you. It's meant to distract you and take you outside of your authenticity, of your vibration, of your productivity, of your ability to be able to be of your authentic self, right? Too much screen time completely robs you of being in your most pure, authentic vibration. All right, kids. I feel. Thank you, lovely. I appreciate you. I got to go too. Yeah, 58 minutes. Sounds good. We're going to go ahead and cap it here. Thank y'all for hanging out with me for a little bit. I thank y'all. Happy Friday to each and every single one of you. I hope y'all have a beautiful weekend. And I'm going to be around all weekend. So y'all pop in, say hi. I've got Libra back through Aries already posted on my YouTube love readings. So go and check out your placements. These are for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you don't know your chart, go to any one of your favorite search browsers, type in as much information as you can to Astro Cafe, Matrix. What is it? Astro Matrix is another really good one. Type in natal chart calculator. Plug in as much information as you can. This will tell you your placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or what I read for. I'm Aries through Libra so far, doing Scorpio soon and on back. So very good. Big love to everybody. You're so welcome. Thank y'all for being here. I will see y'all very soon.